On 9/11, I lost my youngest brother, Bill, Bethke, in line of the direct first plane that hit. And I'm sitting on at the computer looking at breaking news all of a sudden coming up with planes crashing into the World Trade Tower. That's when I started calling my parents to say, was he working that day? What was going on? Had they heard from him? His remains have not ever been identified.
There was this pall of yellow smoke drifting down the coast, and you knew what it was.
It was kind of devastating for me. I knew people who had lost loved ones.
Almost everybody knows somebody who died, particularly in this region of New Jersey. It's everybody. What do we do with the struggles of our life? I decided as a pastor that I still was a pastor, even though I was also a 9/11 family member. And from the very beginning, I wanted to make sure that this was not going to be something that turned me into looking for violence and retribution. In February of 2002, I learned about a group called 9/11 Families for Peaceful Tomorrows. I traveled to Afghanistan as part of an interfaith peace delegation. Spent 2 weeks with Jews, Christians, and Muslims. While we were in Kabul, we talked to a little girl named Amina one night, and she had lost everybody in a coalition force bombing. We didn't understand her, but we knew she was saying the name died, and it was just this long list of people. And I thought, no 8-year-old should have to do that. We all grieve in the same way, and work for a world where we're not doing that.
By setting the example of going to Afghanistan, if she can do that, the rest of us could do likewise.
Reverend Bethke has set a tone to be very accepting of others in our church.
When I take my confirmation class to the mosque and to a temple, or even to other Christian faith traditions, my goal for them is, when you know the names and stories of people of other faith traditions or other cultures, then they become people rather than just that group that's apart from us. For now we see only in a mirror dimly. I remember preaching after 9/11 saying that we will either rise or sink to this occasion. And I choose to rise, and I'm thankful for the foundations that, for me, the United Methodist Church has provided. None of that is to say that we simply dismiss the wounds. What is the path, even in the midst of this, to reconciliation? What does restoration look like? What can we do to bring, even out of this, something good?
This video was brought to you by the people of the United Methodist Church through World Service donations.